Hiya folks, and welcome back to Modern Skyblock 3 Departed. So, I've only done a couple of things between this episode and the last one. I made this. It's kind of a cute little basin which produces cobble and drops it in the cobble drawer. So we have infinite cobble. I had to shift the plants around a bit because these are chiseled wood so that it doesn't seemingly take up as much room as it is. It is obviously taking up exactly how much room it is, but it just doesn't look that way. And is delivering a cobble straight to there, except for this back one, which maybe I'll have to think about how to do that better. But I had to move the plants out of the way because these count as full blocks for the purpose of sunlight for those bonsais, I guess. And I also added like 4 more. So, because I noticed that this drawer was going down quite quickly. Yeah, although now it's going back up. It did get down to 700 odd. But it does use up logs quite quickly. And that, I guess, is because it's using twice as many logs as I originally thought it was. We haven't got that much more compressed stone. I grabbed the stone that was up here and brought it down here, which is why there is quite a lot in there now compared to last episode. But it really hasn't been much time between last episode and this one. That is, the server hasn't been fired up for that long. It has been an entire day and a half. So let's look at what we can do now that I've sorted out that. Now that I have access to actually additions, which I've already completed a few of these things. I created a drill, although we can't power that yet. We could do 64 dense stone storage now that we're producing stone. Ooh. That would give us access to PAMs. We are still working on this one, and we're quite a ways from this one. So I think for the sake of getting it done, we'll get this one done. We need 64 dense stone storage. So we will need 64 stone storage upgrades and 64 stone storage. Stone storage upgrades require, so we need 256 stone, 256 glass. That will get us the 64 stone storage upgrades. And on top of that, we're going to need another 512 stone. So good thing we did this. Although what I think I will do is I will fire up a few more furnaces manually to create more stone quicker, so we can get this out of the way. Although I do have quite a bit of stone left in here, don't I? If I take all this down here, so we need 512 plus, so 768. Is that right? Am I doing my math right? Yeah, we're not quite there on the stone. And how are we on glass? Glass might be a little trickier for me to count because it's in this awful chest thing. Which I still don't know if I can get a search feature for it. Seems kind of silly if you couldn't. We have 2 stacks. We have technically 3 stacks. With a little bit of smelting. Do we have any more? 3.5. See, this is what I mean. Got plenty of sand. But yeah, I'm low on glass, so that's the other thing we'll have to do, is we'll have to cook up more glass. And I'm going to have to cook up even more glass because, quite frankly, we're going to need it for crystal in the future. So we should. Now, where did I put those furnaces? Alright, I've got these furnaces fired up, cooking 32 sand each, and I will return when I have everything I need. Alright, while we're waiting for things to cook up, we need to do something about the loot bag situation going on here. we need 7 stone, a chest, and an ingot to make a loot recycler, which, if I remember right, laziest way to get up there, if I remember right, this thing makes it so any loot bags coming into it eventually compress down to legendary bags. I have a spare chest laying around in here. I should. I do. 27 of them, in fact. So if we make you, that will give us that. Now, we're also going to need a hopper, because we still want to move things into the copper chest first. Alright, hoppers get. I already had 2 in my inventory. I'm sure some of you noticed that. And I think I will actually grab another chest, because the issue is that not just loot bags, hopefully the loot recycler will move things into it. It will only move loot bags into it, rather than just putting everything that's in that chest in there. But then the issue is going to be, oh, well, give me that back. It's very handy. I can just be very messy around here and nothing will fall into the void. The void! Nothing will fall into the void. Why aren't you dumping into there? Huh. Should you not? Oh. Redstone. Okay. Well. Well, it turns off because it lost a redstone signal. Okay. Well, I can apply the redstone beside the pedestal. Is what I was going to do if that redstone had not fallen into the void. Grab 9 more of that. I like using blocks where I'm never actually going to want to turn something off. Because redstone looks nice. Or at least it looks nice to me. It's a very satisfying red. I know it's multiple reds, but its nature is quite satisfying. Alright, so stuff is going in there. It's putting non-loot-based stuff in there, which is actually getting destroyed. That's a problem. How on earth? Maybe I just have to do this manually for now? What? I can't actually put the loot bags in here. I don't understand. Is this not how this works? Oh, do you? Did you see that has a value? Does it? Am I not understanding this correctly? Is this taking normal objects and turning them into loot bags? Because that is not what I need. Give me this. Oh, hello. Hello, Zmobies. Oh, you're not gonna recycle soul gems. I might have grabbed the wrong block. You know, that may be what the problem is. So I'll break that. I'm going to put all this stuff back in here, and then... because it was in my quest book, and I should have just looked in my quest book first. Under better storage? Nope. Here it is. Bag opener. What are you from? Loot bags. Are loot bags from loot bags? They are. At loot. Bag storage. Maybe it's the bag storage I want? Bag storage. Chiseled, more stone. Okay. Well, we know we don't want the recycler. I don't think. Whoops. I know we don't want the recycler. So, we'll come over here and we'll make the other one. Good thing I get to burn all this time, huh? Do I have some wood on me? I do. Bag, storage. Great. Now, hopefully this just accepts bags. Although I'm realizing now that I may have to set this up differently. But I'm going to do this now for testing purposes. So you go in there. Needed 1 common loot bag. Stored 0. Oh dear. Or, I don't know. Maybe we go to that. And then you'll need 1024 of any loot bag. I guess. Let's take all this stuff out. Oh, the loot bag was eaten. Stored 4. Okay, that's gonna work. Right. So, our glass should be done, but I'm kind of invested in this now. Our glass is done. Guess what we'll do is on our way back, we'll grab some more of the glass. Won't grab all of it yet, just enough for our 4 stacks. And then we will go a dense storage. Not storage. That's what I went to type there. This one. Why? Oh, because I made things out of stone, didn't I? I need 22 more of you. There we go. Okay, we have all our upgrades. We have 1 extra upgrade. Okay, miscount. On our way back though, do I need to go back for this? Sort of. Because I need a bucket. I have a bucket of water. I need a bucket of water. What I would also like, which I know I have spares of, is iron ladders. Because we're going to have to get underneath here to work on this. I mean, alternatively I could raise this up because it doesn't really matter where the pedestal is. Why don't I do that? And that will save me having to finagle things. We'll have to extend this platform out though. Oh boy. All these things, all these requirements. So I made all this aluminum a while ago so that I could do what I'm doing now, which is making these platforms. I want to swap them out for steel later on, but can't really afford to do that right now because we can't even produce steel. So let's see here. Oh, we can make immersive engineering metal ladders though. That's exciting. But I want to make these so that I can turn them into those. Half slab metal scaffolding. Because I was going to make the entire floor out of this, but as you can read at the top there, chiseled metal. I was just being a bit lazy, so that's why it's this. I also like the scaffolding look, where we can see through to our doom. Seeing through to our doom is very satisfying to me. So I am going to place these. And then we're going to move the stuff we've got. Just pushing this all the way out here so it's safer to work. Since I'm going to move this stuff. Okay. So what has got itself jammed in there? That's fine. Break you first. So that all goes in there. Have to do this in order. So that nothing gets lost to the void. I think I accidentally just threw something out. It's gone in here. No, we're good. Alright. So, this is going to spill a bunch of stuff. Here it goes. What I want to do is get the copper chest at some point. Nebulous hearts, common loot bag, uncommon loot bag, rare bag. Come on now. Come on, there we go. Alright, so let's put you here. Okay, sure. And then we'll break this. Oh dear. Okay. Be careful, the pickaxe is strong. We'll do this fun and games. Should just throw out things that are singular. It's like whack-a-mole in my inventory. I need, there we go, pedestal and coin. So pedestal. Here. Coin. Here. Redstone. Goes off the edge because its position got filled. Y'all go there, okay? Like, just go there for a second. Can I make some sort of redstone thing in my inventory? I can. This is going to be hilarious if this works. But I just wanted to pick some stuff up. It worked! Great. Get some more of this stuff in here. No, not the aluminium. Just the stuff that it would normally pick up. Right. So, the reason we did this is because we want to do this. No, not quite. We want to do... I have the chests on me? Did you take the chests? You have a chest. That's fine. We want to do this, right? But then we also want to do this, which we connect this to. And the reason we do that is because this hopper will always take from this first. Right? Okay, that's not working in the way that I thought it would. Okay, you know, it's a mess and it doesn't work, but for now, we're going to do this. And then I'm going to just manually put loot bags in there whenever I get the chance. It's much better than standing there, opening them, and throwing out the things that I don't want. Because that gets real tedious after a while. Let's see if we finally have enough stone. We do not. We are short on stone, so we're going to have to cook some of our own stone. Okay, 8 stacks of stone. So we can make our dense storage now. Boom. 64. And then, excuse me, no, that's dense storage Q. And then dense storage. Bang. We should have access to Pam's now. Any second. Wanna figure that one out? Questbook? Dense stone storage. I submit to you. Oh, I can claim it. Okay. Here we go. It has taken my stone storage off me. Boo-hoo. We only have 52 stone left. It's a lot of stone. However, we now have access to Master Chef, which will allow us to do Pam's based stuff, which is wonderful because we also get cooking for blockheads and stuff. And secretly, you may have noticed, I don't know, some people watch multiple versions of YouTubers doing the same map. Some people don't. But if you happen to watch Direwolf 20, this is where this conversation is going. If you happen to watch Direwolf 20, you'll note that he was kind of questioning where he gets extra health from. And I'm questioning where I get extra health from, actually. take all this off. There we go. I have 9 hearts total. I'm very lucky. I have gear which has given me health. But also, if you every 50 food items you eat, you will gain a heart. So unlocking Pam's is a big deal because it means that we can make a ridiculous amount of different kinds of food and get lots and lots of health. Because I think there's some life infusions later on which take some serious health to actually access. Look at all this. So this is an artifact loot bag and these legendary. Okay, so we do want to put the legendary bags in there. Cool, so we have tackled that particular one. I'm a little annoyed that there wasn't access to another quest off of MasterChef, because it means that limits us to this one, which we're having trouble completing just due to time, and this one, which is a very deep and involved quest to get through, which is fine. We can actually now have some proper direction. We should be going toward doing some serious Britannia, which I'm not amazing at. I am warning you guys right now. I'll probably do a small amount of research and stuff in order to figure out the kinds of things that I should be trying to do with it. But I warn you now, I am not amazing at Britannia, and there may be many derps. I say in multiple occasions that I am not a huge fan of Britannia, although I fully respect what an achievement of a mod it is. I'm just not that interested in its content. But that's cool. It's still fun if I let myself have fun. Okay, I just emptied the mob trap of the parts that we have. Let's see where we are on the count. We have 16 ribs left and 33 creeper catalysts left. So there may be some benefit in setting up a second mob farm that's more like the original one that we came up with, just so that I can manually farm some of these drops. One that's just more of a large dark area that I can just go in and murder some stuff, because we would like to get this done ASAP, right? So why don't we do that for the rest of the episode. I'm just wondering where we put it, because it's going to be a very temporary structure. I see no reason why it should be anything but a temporary structure. Maybe we commandeer this for now. Thinking. Alright, so I did decide to commandeer that particular platform. And I'm just putting the finishing touches on here. I'll light it up with torches. I was thinking of maybe swapping these out for half slabs, but we have torches now, so why bother? And I've tried to maximize its usable area on that platform by making it this weird like donut with a gap shape. So I'm gonna put some torches up here. Should probably put F7 on. I don't go too wild with the torches. Great. So nothing can spawn up there. It's all dark in here, and so you can see I can smack anything around here. It is a little bit like the first one, at least for getting things on the outside, where I'd have to actually enter the thing to get it, because none of this has been lowered. I didn't really want to change any of the shape of the platform itself, that being the agriculture platform. So we're just using the space provided. You can see I haven't even moved all the dirt. So yeah, I'm just gonna go and let this thing spawn some stuff far away from me, and then I'll come back and smack some things around. Yeah, so this will work just fine. We've already got plenty of takers here. So I'm gonna get farming, and I'll be back once I've got closer to the number of mob drops that we need. Oh hey, look at that. We've earned our first artifact loot bag. So, let's see what lies within. Is it all terrible, or is it great? Dimlet parcel and a void tear. Alright, that wasn't that amazing. It's working out really well. This is only the first delivery I've made, but we have a rib and a nebulous heart, and I'm sure we'll get more. Picked up a couple of swords, which is good because the other one broke. But yeah, I'm going to keep doing this until we have everything we need. Second artifact loot bag. It's going to take a while because I'm not getting very many catalysts, even though I'm killing... Wow. Really? That's super bad. I'm quite offended by that legendary loot bag, artifact loot bag even. Maybe I should be trying to make legendary ones instead, but it's taking quite a while to get these. The catalysts, the creeper catalysts, they're not dropping. I need something with looting. I do have access to tinkers, and I do have lapis. I could be making a looting sword. That is something I could be doing. Alright, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make a looting sword. I'm just creating stone parts here, simply so I can make some casts using gold down there. Okay, iron broadsword get. It's got magnetic too and well established. I made the sword blade handle. Blade is not the handle. Do not hold a sword by its blade, please. Out of aluminium, just because I could. Just because I could. And now, to just dump like a whole heck of a lot of lapis on it, I guess. Because I can. Like, maybe not all my lapis, but most of my lapis. Because why not, right? So I should probably just do this in lapis blocks. Oh no, it took enough. Looting 2. And we'll put you there, and looting 3, maybe? How much short? Okay, 8 short. I can do 8. And that will get us our looting 3 sword. It's not a very good sword, but it's a looting 3 sword. And hopefully that will deal with that issue. Oh, hang on. Oh, no, it is looting. I just had this like horrible feeling that looting and luck, fortune were 2 different things. And that I had not actually put looting on the sword, but instead had put fortune on the sword, which would be used for mining, which is not the same thing as killing mobs. But I'm not going to take that one creeper catalyst as proof of this working. It's when I'll get like 2 creeper catalysts from one creeper that I'll know that it's working. I do feel like I'm getting more normal loot though. Oh, someone's still alive in here. Hello you. Get murdered. Is that it? That's it. Okay. So we got 1 total creeper catalyst. the greatest proof so far, and that used half of its durability. I did get some heads though. That's different. So I need to do something about the sword's durability. I have a feeling that the aluminium handle is causing that, because it has quite a large detriment to... Well, see for yourself actually. Tool rod. Aluminium. Tool... No? Aluminum. Aluminum. Dang American spelling. Tool. So yeah, modifier. Durability minus 20% and minus 80% to the durability modifier. Should probably replace that handle, huh? Yeah, probably. You know, I don't know why I put an aluminum tool rod on it. Because I have a materials in you. I could have looked up what it did. I guess I just wanted to put it on there because it was different. But there you go. Iron tool. Look how much more room for activities we have. Don't even need to repair it now. Okay, I'm going to keep trying to get some creeper catalysts and I'll report back with my final verdict. Alright, I cannot genuinely say whether that's improving catalyst gland uptake. It's certainly improving everything else. I'm even getting crazy things like zombie trophies now. So, there is that. Whoops. And ridiculous amounts of rotten flesh and stuff. This is all to be expected from looting 3, obviously. But I was really hoping for a better output on these. And because I was expecting a better output on those, I think we're going to have to leave that for next episode. So I'm going to tell you what, next episode when we come back I will have everything we need to finish that quest, or I will have already finished the quest because I do kind of want to see what's ahead of us before recording next episode. And yeah, I'll see you then. Bye!